Look out!
Another
I see
skull
a trap
crumbled
nearby.
to bits.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Careful. I've spotted a trap. Look out! I see a trap nearby. This again?
Look out! See a trap nearby.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Another skull crumbled to bits.
The gargoyle taps one stony claw upon its plinth as it rasps a message to you.
Riddle me this, wanderer. How would mighty Brachus douse a man on fire?
agreed none of you may approach him! Douse the flames! I'll yield to none. Douse the flames! Douse the flames! Yield to none. The fire! It burns! It won't stop! Please, help! The flames will burn me forever!
Focus!
Please, help! The flames will burn me forever! Prepare yourself. Fire! It burned! It won't stop!
I need aid.
Has it turned on us or just lost its mind? Please, help! The flames will burn me forever! The fire! It's left me weak. I won't last long.
The jar on the plinth before you seems ancient, but the pictograms as you roam. He promises. You try to fight. He promised your hand. You see a shape.
Farewell to flesh. Farewell to bone. Farewell.
This jar glitters, and with a jerk, the door opens. The dwarf, as she's you pull your hand away from the. For just a moment, you feel your. When you open your eyes.
You released me, elf. Long have I waited for this moment.
A dry, rattling laugh rises from the figure's ancient gullet.
This was a reward for doing my duty, for fulfilling the wishes of one Brachus Rex. Do you know that name?
The figure nods grimly.
He did terrible things while trying to master Source, bend it to his will. I had a part in this, I must admit. Perhaps I deserved the flames. No, I was a scholar, a librarian. Brachus sought the secrets of Source, but he had no patience for sifting through ancient scrolls and tablets. I unearthed knowledge of a great power within those texts, a great and terrible power, one that Brachus coveted above all.
The figure slowly shakes his head.
I will not say. I spoke of it once and was damned to eternal hellfire for it. Were I to speak of it again, I could damn the whole world. Brachus must have failed. Had he not, the world as you know it would be gone. What I learned of could still be out there. I will not speak of it now. Through violence? Oh, I've already suffered more than any would think possible. There is nothing more that you can do to me. My secret leaves this world with me. Good! Were I to say any more, I'd only put you in danger. Leave this awful place. Go live your life. Forget about all this. It is best left buried. And stranger, thank you for freeing me. I had doubted this moment would ever come.
Another skull crumbled to bits.
Another skull crumbled to bits.
Stern eyes and a sterner face stare into your very soul. Under the inescapable gaze, you begin to shiver uncontrollably.
Another crawling rat, tracking your stinking paws beneath my nose. Vermin are not tolerated in my house. Begone! Do not doubt my power. I merely wish you gone. You are gone. Begone!
The stony gaze of the gargoyle pins you to the spot as it spreads its wings before you.
You have earned your reward.
You see the back of these swamps.
The young man has abandoned the maps and now prepares his armor with happy urgency. He sees you approach.
Thank you for finding Gareth, stranger. I owe you. We all do. I just hope he's found what we need to get past the Magisters. Then we might actually have a chance at surviving this. Now with Sir Gareth back to lead us, and if I know him, he must have found those source weapons, we might actually have a chance at surviving this.
Grant these soldiers your protection. I pray you will...
Before you stands a figure wrapped in cloth. As she turns from her prayers, you can see nothing of her eyes except two deep, dark holes in an ornate mask.
Armadia's blessings, child. So you are the one who returned Gareth to his flock. I am Gratiana, priestess of Armadia, and keeper of this shrine. Sacred Armadia is the mother of magic. She is the fount from which all wizardry springs. It has been her will that I take in these poor souls as they flee to preserve the gifts she has bestowed on them. Alas, I fear for them. Now that Gareth has returned, they seem determined to take up arms again. I've never known people so keen to rush to their doom. Armadia has not gifted me the grace to heal, nor the strength to fight. There is nothing more I can do. Perhaps you are right. Perhaps there is another path. I told the Seeker that the soul-forged weapons of Brachus Rex remain hidden in a vault, but the Magisters recovered them before he could. Gareth failed to reach the armory in time, but there is another vault hidden beyond the Magister's guile. If you can steal away these weapons, your friends may well stand a chance. But beware, such items are of limited power. If they cease to function, speak to me. I will be able to help. You have? That's wonderful, of course. But tell me, did you see anything else? Did you find any soul jars? They are relics of great power. Please, you must give them to me. If I can make an offering of them to Armadia, it could aid your cause. Questions? There is no time for questions. Just give me the jars. It matters not. All that matters is that you give it to me. No. Stop! Wait!
She reaches up and tears off her mask, revealing a wet skull, stained by centuries. You stare into the empty eye sockets of the undead creature before you.
I have waited centuries, watching lives come and go, while my soul lies locked in a cage.
She reaches greedily for the jar, tearing the cap off. You see a green glowing light emerge from the jar, enveloping Gratiana.
By Armadia, I feel wet. Oh, Goddess, I can feel your tears upon my face. I suppose you deserve to know. Before I knew Armadia's grace, I was a very different person. I was the concubine of Brachus Rex. But more than his lover, I was his partner. I discovered his power to feed on the source of others, and I allowed it to... No, I made it happen.
Thank you, Gareth.
As his strength grew, so too did mine. There is nothing you cannot do when you sit on the lap of a powerful king. And I did it all. But power changes a man, as he changes his nation. Brachus grew paranoid, angry, murderous. I tried not to see it. I told myself it was fine, that the stronger he became, the stronger I was. What stupid lies! I gave him more and more, trying to win him back to me. I offered him the source of whole villages. He devoured them and demanded more. The lands outside were once green and beautiful, until I came. until I turned them over to him. Now all's poison, and the dead are restless. Armadia is merciful in her love. I found this shrine while hunting a band of wizards. I found the goddess weeping for her children, and I wept too.
She pauses for a moment. If she had eyes, you're sure she'd be wiping them.
Through Armadia I saw my sins, and I could bear it no longer. I threw myself from the cliff at the entrance. I tried to rid the world of my evil. But Brachus would not allow it. He brought me back from the Hall of Echoes, locked my soul away, and demanded my obedience. Even in death he commanded me. Only when 2 source hunters ended his curse was I free. Since then, I have returned here and spent centuries trying to heal the pain I've caused. And now...
She drops the now empty soul jar to the ground, smashing it to pieces with her foot.
You have my thanks, sister.
She starts to speak, but chokes back a sob instead.
Thank you. I can't... I've never known such kindness. Thank you for everything. May you walk forever in Armadia's grace.